Unbreakable Souls. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. Um, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is for the Unbreakable Souls Collective, meaning we are here constantly working every day to make sure that we are becoming and remaining unbreakable. um, Meaning life's hardships, any type of spiritual attacks, anything like that, we are not going for it. And God is providing us warnings, guidance, um, instructions, and sometimes just an encouraging good word to help us through all of the chaos that life has to throw at us, right? So, some of y'all may call yourselves chosen ones. I like to call us unbreakable souls because nothing can break us, no matter what. Most of us, or all of us in this collective, have been through things in life where life could have either made us or broken us, and we have decided to allow our hardships and our adversity and our lessons to make us into who we are today, um, to create a powerful, strong soul, right? So that's who we are. That's what this collective is about. So welcome here. If that's what you're trying to do and what you're doing, this is the channel for you. God did bring you here for a reason. I did make it to your algorithm for a reason. So there is something here for you. Um, it could either be this video, it could have been my last video, or I have over 300, almost 400 videos listed here. It goes back a few months. So go through the cards is already popping out, y'all. The titles of the videos are pretty straightforward. You should know based on the title what it's about. So if any of those titles of the videos in my previous videos or even this one, take a look at this title. If it resonates with you, this is the message for you. So I will be doing a message today. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and just going with me on this journey and just all of the support and the interaction and messages. Just thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I did make a post a couple of days ago. You guys, I only have a few more slots left, but I will be starting an Unbreakable Souls support group, which allows us to, I will be on there to be a Zoom call. It allows us to get together. It's more of an intimate group. We will have just regular kind of meetings, regular I guess meetups on Zoom to talk about what we're going through. I can provide guidance through the cards as well for that short group or that small group. I can provide, I am a certified spiritual life coach as well, so I can provide tips and tricks and different techniques and tactics that you can use just to get through your everyday life. And it all ties in with spirituality. So if you are interested in that, please feel free to email me at unbreakablesoulstarot@gmail.com. My email is in the description section of this channel at the very bottom. Unbreakablesoulstarot@gmail.com. If you are interested in receiving the details for that and seeing what you need to do to join that group, email me. I'm very excited to meet whoever signs up. Now, this is strictly for individuals who want to do the work, who are really trying to make changes in their life. I really don't have time for people to just kind of like waste my time and energy. And I also don't want the people who are serious about this group that have chosen to sign up for it. I don't want them to have to deal with someone who is not ready to do the work. Typically, if you're just wanting to still spectate and watch these videos and watch the general readings, that's all good. But the Unbreakable Souls support group is strictly for individuals who are, I'm basically providing my life coaching, spiritual life coaching skills and information. I will provide you everything that you need to go forward. I'm not going to gatekeep. I'm going to give you all the information I have to help you get through everything just on a day-to-day, everyday life things, right? On top of if some of y'all are comfortable, we can do some. Again, I will be doing guidance with the cards as well on that, but it will be specific to whatever that group is. So again, if you are interested in doing that, feel free to email me, unbreakablesoulstarot@gmail.com. Unbreakablesoulstarot@gmail.com. If you need the correct spelling, go into the description section of this channel, go all the way down, and you'll see my email address for that. Again, I am going to probably accept about 50 people. I've got a few slots left. I am wanting to get the full amount of people before I do start. So for y'all who have signed up, thank you for signing up. But I am waiting on just a few more people. I do want a full class. It's just 50 people. We've got over 1,200 subscribers on this channel. So for y'all who are really wanting to do the work and make some everyday life changes, I am offering up my spiritual life coaching skills and knowledge, as well as guidance through the cards. It's a very intimate, personal group that I will be starting. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys that. Again, I don't know what the reading will be about, but yeah, I got an inkling or an urge to do a reading, and y'all know whenever that happens, I hop on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle my cards, and we're gonna go ahead and get this going here. All right, let's see. Again, I hope everyone's having a great week so far. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. I'm going to do an angel number. I'm going to kind of do the same format as I did last time. I really did like that. I'm going to do an angel number just to kind of see what the reading's going to start off with. And then I will hop right into digging deep into what that message is. And then we'll end with a message from... I'm hearing a message from the universe, so I have to get that deck out. Also, I have my deck messages from the ancestors as well that I'll be using today. Sorry, y'all, I didn't shuffle before hopping on here, but y'all know how I do. I just hop on and keep it moving. So I am not all the way prepared, but have patience with me, and we'll get this going here. Before I start, I will clear out the energy. I just wanted to shuffle these cards real quick. Alrighty. Holy Spirit, ancestors closest to the light, spirit guides, God, ascended masters, I ask that you protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Any harm or anything sent to harm myself or the collective and our loved ones or our offspring, I do return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about trying or testing us again. Okay? And with love, of course. I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Any negative energy, negative spell work, evil spell work, anything sent to block the messages that are meant to come through today, I do return that to sender so that they don't try us again. And the resenders, because they keep trying and then trying and it's not working, because we are protected. But I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance in this reading. Love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Anything else, you are not accepted. Only love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. I know, I speak, I feel, I am love. I know, I speak, I feel, I am peace. I know, I speak, I feel, I am protected. I know, I speak, I feel. I'm connected, y'all. Alright, let's get this going here. Alright, what angel number do we have here today? What message, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective today? What message would you like me to provide for the collective? What guidance, warnings, instructions do we have for the collective today? 101, starting over. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experiences. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It is in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. So I'm getting like, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try it again. Starting over. 101, intelligent, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Okay, so this is going to be again about starting over. So let's get deeper into it here, shall we? Again, if not all my messages will resonate with you, if it doesn't, leave it so that someone else can pick it up. If it does resonate with you, great. We've got the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. That's taking a chance. Some of y'all need to make sure, though, that you are being careful with the next steps that you're making. It's okay to walk out into the unknown, to be willing to start over into something that you've never done before. Being the fool for something, you know what I mean? Some of y'all are risk takers. Some of y'all have always been that way. You've kind of just, if something urges you to do something, you are willing to go ahead and do it. No fear of starting and going in a different direction. That's definitely the energy that I'm getting here. You definitely want to make sure that you are being smart about that in some way, shape, or form. Don't be so free and carefree to where you end up in danger and taking others with you. So it's very important to keep that in mind. It's okay to start over again. It's okay to walk out into the unknown. That's how you live your life. That's how life is really supposed to be lived. Like, don't be afraid. Don't let anything stop you from doing what it is you want to do and that you feel you should be doing. But there are ways to be smart about it as well, especially if you have others that are following you. Some of y'all are in this energy of like, okay, I'm about to start, so I'm about to go ahead and do that. Like, you're really motivated. You're in an energy of just like wanting to get things moving. You don't want to rest. Like, I feel like I'm hearing rest is for the weary. Like, you really are in a mindset of like getting things done right now. That's for sure. And that all has to do with like starting over. Someone's really, really motivated of starting over. And in some cases, just like, forget it. I don't care what comes next. I don't know what's ahead of me. I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to go ahead and make the move and go. And maybe some of y'all are looking to move or take the step and go. Maybe I'm hearing something about a job. Maybe you guys are thinking about switching up careers or something like that. But there's definitely some motivation here to get that going. For sure. But if for some reason you do start this, some of y'all are so motivated and so like gung-ho to start and do something to where you're not resting and you're not taking the time that you need to kind of sit back and relax. You don't want to overwork yourself. Again, you don't want to be so caught up in making the move and doing something different to where you are in danger. Um, if you go in that direction, as far as being so willing to do something different, so motivated to do something different without thinking and really analyzing your moves and and the steps that you need to take, um, I'm hearing that you won't be successful in this new start. So many people do that, right? So many people get the urge to do something, but they just go out and do it and they don't think about it first. They just do it and they don't think about the consequences or what could happen to others. Um, or what could happen to others based on their their moves and what they're doing. So you definitely want to be careful. Don't overwork yourself. Don't be too motivated. I know that sounds kind of weird to say not to be too motivated, but don't be so motivated to where you're not thinking before you're going to where you're going, because that could be a bad situation for sure. It could also affect your money if you do it that way as well. Some of y'all might be have like in this, whatever this is, there may be some unnecessary spending here. You really have to pay attention to the what you're spending. I just think it's giving like a potential for like careless movements to start over. I don't know if this is you, collective, or if this is someone in your energy, but someone here is so eager to start over. They're doing some unnecessary spending, they're really not resting, and they're not seeing any success in this new thing that they're trying to, this new path that they're trying to go down. And it could, I wonder, I don't know that this is you, collective, but someone is definitely trying to start over, but they're not, they're doing it the wrong way. I guess that's what I'm getting here. Definitely some unnecessary spending. Um, they're also not really taking much guidance from anyone. Or whatever this is, it's something, it's definitely something risky. Whatever this is, it's something risky. It has to do with unnecessary spending, lack of work, and there's some failures here, meaning like, again, if at first you don't succeed, um, I think that's what this is. Like, some of y'all may have started over, and the first couple of times you didn't really go the way you wanted it to go. But it is unconventional. Like, it's a different. It's not a. It's not like you're. It's something different. It's something that no one else is doing. Okay, I think I understand what's coming through now. Some of y'all did try to start over. There was an idea that you came up with that was unconventional. It wasn't really like normal. It was something completely different. Um, Again, you were highly motivated to do it. You spent some money. There was some money that you may have felt that was unnecessarily spent. You had some failures there. But I'm seeing that it will eventually work out. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by the setbacks. That move to walk into the unknown, that was the right move. That was the right move. Maybe do a little more research on what you're trying to do. Maybe try to get a little more information this next time around. If you do that, um, you can be successful in this. Is what I'm getting. Maybe again, maybe it was just a little over. You were a little overzealous with it. You got so excited about the idea that you had. You just kind of went for it. Started spending money. Um, Long days, long nights working on this because it was such an exciting time for you. You were so excited to have something that no one else was doing. Um, Again, you lost. There were some losses here as far as money goes, but your money. I'm getting that money is definite. This is going to be because you experienced those failures and you experienced those setbacks. Your money. Again, this is another message of money. We keep getting this through. Your money is about to start. You're about to start. Your Ace of Pentacles is about to start. Basically, you're about to start. This is about to start. You're about to start profiting from whatever this is. Mm. Maybe someone tried to steal your idea. Or someone is going to try to steal this idea. Once you start to make money off it, somebody might start to try to steal your idea. But it's like they don't got it. You know what I mean? They could still, heck, people could go and I don't know, people can go buy DJ equipment. That doesn't mean that they know how to do it correctly, right? Somebody could hear something that someone's done or see a painting that someone has painted or some type of whatever it is and try to replicate that, but this person can't replicate it. Whoever this is. And see, this person probably tried to take your idea and say it was theirs, but when they try to replicate it, people were like, "What? This doesn't seem right. This isn't what we. This isn't what collective was doing or collective was talking about." Someone may have stole your initial idea and tried to use it as their own, but it didn't work out for them. They don't have any long-term security with this. Um, they try to sacrifice you. They backstabbed you, um, but they just didn't. You know, they literally tried to take what was yours. But see, when you do it, whatever this is that you're doing, even through the failures, even through the loss of money, even through the setbacks and things like that, now you're coming into a time where you can kind of look at your work and be like, okay, I am the real deal. And people are looking at your work like, okay, collective is the real deal. It doesn't matter if other people are doing kind of like what you want to do. They're replicas. They're not the real deal. You're the real deal. And people see that and you see that. I think even you were like, with that though, there's some unorganization with your money here. You may have to, I'm hearing you're going to be in a position to where you'll need an accountant. If not, your money will be a little unorganized. Um, maybe you'll be in a position to where you need an assistant. Um, to keep everything organized and together so that everything can work out and you can have the results that you're wanting to have. There's some there's some unorganization. Something's unorganized here. Even right now, maybe with the way you're, like I said, just unnecessary spending, you got to get that together right now, because once this larger amount of money comes in for whatever it is that you're doing, if you don't get this in check now, it could allow someone to try to come in and maybe steal some things from you. Hmm. Some of y'all might have ideas on how to help people organize their money, maybe financial advisors. Um, or Spirit is saying that you need to look into a financial advisor so that they can give you some ideas on how to organize and keep things kind of together, so that you can really create what it is you're wanting to create with no hiccups anymore. You've had the failures, you've had the setbacks. Um, now things are about to start to change around. Like if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try it again. You've been doing that. You've been, just throughout your life, you've been willing to kind of like, maybe you've had idea after idea after idea. Maybe you started a business here, or got a certification here, or did something like that, and like things didn't kind of pan out the way you wanted it to pan out. um, but now, whatever now things are about to start changing around. Maybe look into getting like a financial advisor or some type of person that can help you organize your ideas, organize everything that you're coming up with, even maybe some money as well. I'm hearing you have no idea what type of love is coming into your life as well. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You have no idea what type of love you're about to, or it's already here. Let's see. I'm getting like this is a steady love. You know what I mean? It's not forceful. This love is not forceful. It's not um, overbearing. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what you want. Is this spirit? Is this love in Collective's life right now, or is this love coming to Collective's life? God is guiding you to this love. You're being guided. You're being guided to walk into this, whatever it is. Wow. You've got options. You're being led to your options. But you want to have self-control with wherever you're being led to. Make sure you remain in control of your emotions and in just in your life in general. Don't get um, what I'm hearing is you're gonna have so many options when it comes to this love thing that you want to make sure that you have self-control and you don't end up hurting people in the process of this. Take it out, resonates. I think your focus is definitely on um, building yourself up and being as strong and as self-sufficient as you can be, um, which may make it hard to make a decision on these new on these new love interests that are coming into your life. You're definitely a hard worker. You don't walk away from hard work. You are driven. You are really focused right now, and it could be on just starting over and having this new life. Like, God is leading you to your options as far as love goes. So you're gonna just kind of run into whoever you're supposed to meet on your journey of making this change. Just remain in control. Try not to hurt people in the process. Really be cognizant and focused on putting out what you want to receive back. Um, Continue to work hard. Don't be afraid of hard work. Also, don't be afraid to help others become better people, to become their better selves. I think that's a part of what it is you're going to be doing, which we've been talking about. Um, I'm hearing share the wealth, and knowledge is power. Knowledge is wealth. So share that. You're going to be in a position to where everyone's going to see that you are happy. Everyone's going to see that you are living well. You have material happiness. It's not going to be a secret. You're not going to have any, there's not going to be any like fakeness in this new beginning. And I think that's because you are going to make sure that you are being careful on who you allow in your life now. Yep. Whatever changes are happening are the changes that you want to happen. They're not unwanted changes. They're not unexpected changes. Whatever you're doing, whatever changes you're making for this new beginning, this opportunity for you to start over, these are because you want them to happen. You're either praying for these changes, you're physically making these changes, or God is making these changes for you. And now I'm telling you that whatever's happening in your life, whatever's changing in your life, is for the better. It's not a tower. You're not being punished for anything, if that's what you thought. It's for your protection. I'm getting that all of this is in preparation. God is protecting you and making these changes. There's going to be something is coming, y'all. Like, and I have that feeling like for you, something is coming for you. Meaning, so much so that God is making these changes, and he's like, there's something. God is protecting you from people right now. Like, protecting you. This whatever it is you're doing, this change, this start, this whatever it is, it's requiring some major protection in the spiritual realm. And it is now overflowing to the physical because it's starting to manifest in the physical. This has already been manifested in the spiritual. Whatever this success is that you have, it has already manifested. Now it's overflowing. Now it's starting to manifest into the physical, and you are being led down paths that will bring you ultimate happiness. Material, like your life is about to change, and I hate to sound like a cliche. I hate to sound like that, but that's what's coming through these cards, and it's been back to back to back to back. Back to back to back. Your life is about to change, and th- these changes are it's every message. The last couple of messages, it's a reiteration of these changes are not for the this is not punishment. This is for your protection, because you have something very valuable that's coming in. You're going to be you're going to be a valuable person in this physical realm. You're going to be um and this is all because of just the hard work you've done throughout your life. You've tried a lot of things, collective, and not all of them like worked out. Relationships, jobs, ideas. You could be an entrepreneur in some type of way. You could have had, like, people may have stolen your idea and try to do it, but it just wasn't quite right. Or maybe you tried to replicate something, it didn't work out. Something like that. Yeah, you're gonna be celebrating it. You're gonna be celebrating something. Like, again, I don't want to sound like a cliche. I don't get on here, and y'all that have been here on my channel for a while, y'all know that I'm not like the type of reader that's like, oh, you've got a fortune coming. Like, I don't make, like, I only read what the cards come out. But lately, the last couple of card readings, this is for someone, not for everybody, but someone in this collective is has something big that is about to happen for them. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to need protection of the royalties. I'm hearing kingpin. Like, you're going to be like, it's whatever you were manifesting through the struggles earlier on in your life, it's slowly manifested in the spiritual realm. It was manifesting. You started changing your thoughts. You started changing how you reacted to things. You started cutting people out. You started changing your behaviors. You started changing your ideologies about life and what's possible. You got back to just having your big imagination. You got back to believing, that anything could happen. You got back to that. And when you started to change that about yourself, within yourself, when you started to do the inner work and really started to follow God's guidance in your spiritual guidance, when you started that, collective, that manifested things in the background for you in the spiritual realm. And whatever manifests in the spiritual realm eventually makes it to the physical form. It may have taken years, it may have taken months, it may have taken whatever. You may not have even realized that this is what you were manifesting, because everything you tried, you were failing, but then something told you to try this. And something told you to try this time. Something told you to go this way this time. Something told you to, and you just kept doing it. You kept being unbreakable, right? You kept pushing through, not allowing the failures and the mishaps and the adversity and the backstabbing. Like, you just kept, no matter how people treated you, no matter the mistreatment you had in the workplace, you just kept that belief, you kept that strength. And as you were doing that, just being you, not even knowing that that's just you, just being resilient, you were manifesting something in the spiritual realm. Now it's overflowing to the physical. And you're going to start seeing things. Again, I mentioned you're gonna start seeing your money change, and it's maybe, you know, it's not money's about like blessings are about, you're about to be in the neighborhood of just blessings are going to be happening all around you. I mentioned this in my other reading. In my small rural town, someone won the biggest lottery possible, 37.37 million. Look 37 up. That's 10 10. 37 plus 37, 10 10. That's change. Huh? Like, you guys may be seeing things in like your surroundings, but it's in the neighbor, like it's getting close. You're a mag, like things are coming, things are definitely making its way towards you, because you may feel like you're just kind of sitting and not really moving. Like you may just feel like, okay, I'm just like, I'm not really doing anything extra, right? You could be watching this video right now and thinking like, well, I'm not really doing nothing too out of the ordinary, I'm just kind of doing my thing. That things are coming to you. You have to start paying attention to your surroundings, paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the things that are happening around you. Just the reality that you have manifested around you. If you were going through a hectic turmoil type situation, just chaos, chaotic relationships, and now all of a sudden you kind of sit back and you just sit back and think like, now you can finally hear the birds chirping, huh? You can finally hear things that you couldn't hear through the chaos before. Your life has finally calmed down. It's finally silent. You're finally able to hear and see things that you were not seeing before. That's all a part of this new change. This is all a part of your new start. All of these changes, people like acting funny and you getting into it with people and having to cut people off. You may have thought like, dang, my life is going, like I'm losing everything, or I'm losing everybody. Like my job wasn't working out. I can't get it, my money. Like I can't quite get to where I want to be with my money as far as paying bills and things like that. Like, but you kept pushing through. You kept figuring out a way to make it work. And really, that was God. You know, we can't put that on ourselves. We can't say that we made this happen. God made this happen. But, and I think that's another thing also. You understand that that was God, and you understand that you couldn't do any of that and couldn't get through any of that without God. And that manifested something. Now you're about to be celebrating. But again, you want to make sure that you don't overwork yourself. You don't put too much on your. Something about this new change also, you want to make sure that you're not taking on other people's burdens. There's no need to try to balance other people's issues or other people's problems or burdens with your life anymore. Like you just, and I mentioned this in my last reading, you're going to be in a position to where you could possibly change others' lives, make decisions, and maybe help people change their lives for the better. But you want to make sure that you don't do that so much to where you feel burdened and boggled down by other people's issues. People might be throwing out ideas at you, you know, left and right, trying to get you to sponsor them or something like that. It's gonna be so much that it's gonna feel like it's gonna be hard to juggle. I'm hearing also like you're gonna run into some more money, more problems type situation. You're going to run into some different things to where people are going to try to attack you. But you're not going to back down. You're not going to back down from them. Or some people may try to bully you into working with them or dealing with them, just in general, just having them in your life. Like, people may try to bully you into not walking, to basically keep them in your, like, people may try to bully you into trying to keep you into their, what am I trying to say? Some people are going to try to bully their way into your life and try to stay there. And these may be people that have such strong influences over you to where you feel obligated. Maybe they're past people that have done something to instill fear into you previously, but now it's like you're not backing down from these people. Yep. They're gonna try to gossip about you. They're gonna try to. There's people watching you and spying on you. They're gossiping about you. They're trying to say that, whatever it is that you got going on at this time, right now. I don't know if this is happening. Take it how it resonates, but whenever this happens, they're gonna be talking about you and kind of watching you and maybe doing things to try to knock you down from where you will be, but you're protected. But there will be people that try to make you feel small, but try to make you feel like what you're doing is not it's not a big deal. But those are like insecure people. Those are the people that God is protecting you from. Like, your gifts are not legit. That's what they're going to be talking about. What you're doing is not good. Like, it's not it. Your gifts are not like all of that. Like, it's just all like a lot of hating going on. Like, she or he is not as strong as they make it out to be. They're really not that self-confident. Like, they really, it's just a lot of talking about you and how you're portraying yourself now. But you have completed a cycle. Like, you have changed. This is who you are now. People are having a hard time dealing with that. You're going places. People are having a hard time dealing with you going places. There is going to be something coming in pretty quickly. I'm getting a message from like a secret admirer. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest, but it could be someone who admires you secretly. There's going to be a message coming in either about this person. This could be the message, or this person is going to have a message come into you, but it's someone that you don't know is watching you. You don't know is attracted to you in whatever way. Again, it could be professionally, it could be romantically, it could just be like somebody wanted to be your friend and wanted just to be a part of what you got going on. But something is coming in pretty quickly regarding that. Could be someone from your past that is not focused on your wealth that you will have. This person's focus it has nothing to do with what you'll have. This will be a genuine attraction. This will be a genuine attraction. You could be a Scorpio, or it could be or they could be a Scorpio. Um, Whatever it is, we got the hard times are over. It's over with. You've manifested your new life in the spiritual. Now it's overflowing to the physical. Your hard times are over. No more sickness. No more crying. No more poverty. No more worry. No more being left out in the cold, feeling left out. No more feeling like you're not enough or you're not worth, like all your self-worth is no more lack of self-worth. Like your confidence is changing, and that's why people are kind of talking about you. But it's all of that old, all of those old, however you felt you were like growing up, or even just before this transformation that you've had, before this new manifested reality that you've created now, all of that is over with. Your ships have come in. You're no longer waiting. The delays are over. You're not waiting for anything anymore. You're not waiting on other people either to make things happen for you. Whew. This position that you'll be in is justice. This is justice for everything you've been through. You won't have to wait on nobody. You won't have to wait on nobody to make things happen in your life anymore. No more poverty, no more sickness, no more none of that. You have ended a cycle. You have accomplished goals. You are in a position. You are of high authority. Could be spiritual authority. You could be of high spiritual ranking. This is justice. This is your birthright. There's that Two of Cups. No more wishing for like true love. You know what I mean? I feel like some of y'all are lover girls, lover boys, right? You love love, right? All of those blockages, all of those boundaries that were put up, all of those things that you felt were keeping you from receiving the love that you deserve, that's all over with. Delays are over. Your delays are done. No more sleepless nights. No more fighting. No more disagreements. No more altercations. Like, no more fighting addictions. You're done fighting an addiction. You've let that go. Your emotions are you're emotionally stable. You're in control of your emotions 100%. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Wow. What did that first card say? Starting over. Starting over. This is your new start. People might try to force themselves their way into like your life, people will try to kind of bully, like force themselves. It's about money for you. Like there's going to be people trying to get your wealth. Like it's going to be that. Like you're going to have have protection, but there's going to be a lot of people coming at you because it has to do with the money that you're going to have. and this is the start of it. You got your Ace of Pentacles way further down before all of these cards came out. This is all starting. This is all about to be happening. You're not gonna have to compete for jobs anymore, compete for nothing. It's like some people act like they're okay, but and they try to put a facade on like they're emotionally stable and they're cool. Like you're really okay. You're really healed. You know what I mean? There's no faking. You've got the 10 of Cups here. And if you don't know what that means, like, everything, your life, your family, your love, everything is going well for you. You're just you're also not going to be I'm getting everyone you've cut off, everyone that God has removed from your life. There's not going to be any type of reuniting with those people. They're done. They're out of here. It's over with. I mean, they're obviously, they're just not going to be a part of this. They're not going to be a part of your legacy. We got the 10 of Pentacles here. They're not going to be a part of your legacy. So they're going to be sitting and they're going to be like wishing that they're going to be like really trying to come in fast and wishing that they could be a part of this, but nah. They're going to try to like you might even have some exes that try to come through and that were just no good, try to come through and try to rekindle some stuff. But you're going to fight that off. You're going to be like, nah, I'm cool. Because you're smarter now. You know what you want. You're smarter. You've learned from your lessons. There's nothing that's keeping you from being your best self at this point in your life anymore. At a point, like I said, in the spiritual, your stuff had already manifested in the spiritual realm, but it hadn't translated over to the physical yet. So everything was kind of set up. Like you had everything stacked up and set up and ready to go. Now, you're no longer sitting and waiting for things to start to happen. You're no longer like just sitting waiting for your turn, right? You have everything completed. You have everything ready. So the wait is over. You're packing up your stuff figuratively, and you are starting this journey. You are starting this journey, and you're not looking back. You're not looking back. That's wow. Wow. Let me do this here real quick, and then I'm gonna get a message from the ancestors. I said the universe, but I'm just gonna do this just real quick. This is a good reading. A good reading. People are definitely having a hard time reading you right now. They don't, especially these people that are trying to come through. You know what I mean? These people thought they knew you, but they had no idea. I'll just say that. They thought they knew you. They thought they knew you like the back of their hand. And then you just up and switched it up. You just up and like changed. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. What did I say? Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. I can't listen. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. Thank you for that confirmation. I'm not even going to do nothing else in that deck. They thought they knew you like the back of their hand, had no idea. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you, all of a sudden, will be for you. They're going to be all up under you trying to, they wishing that they wish they could be in your graces, right? Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. We've been talking about that. Talking about whatever idea, whatever creative idea you have, promotions and money, everything is going to start to turn in your favor. And this is your new reality. And you better get ready to start adapting to it. This is your new reality. This is your new reality. God healed you. He guided you. He communicated with you. He led you. You've been led by God. You've been taking guidance from God. You just overall just received the communication. There was nurture, like your spirit guides and your ancestors have been nurturing you during all of these hard times that you've had a sense of just comfort and a sense of protection. Even like you may have grown up in like everyone would have thought like, dang, collective must feel alone because they don't really have the support, but you never really felt alone like that. You always felt like you were being led by something, like you had someone coddling you and nurturing you internally, right? You always had that sense of just protection internally. You've always received messages. You've always been guided and mentored. If things happened, you were always healed from them, and then fell down, broke a leg, whatever it is. That didn't work out. You may have even told people like, I don't care how many times I fail, I'll never give up. I'll always try. I will always continue to try. I will always try something. I will never let anything make me give up. You may have told somebody that. You're balanced. You're balanced. You're not so rooted into your life to where you're unwilling to change and unwilling to be the fool for a situation, to step out into the unknown. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. You've got a presence. The presence of God is in your life for sure. For sure. The vibrations, your energy, your energetic vibration, again, that's how you manifest. I talked about that a few readings back when we talked about the details of how to manifest. It's all about vibrations and kind of where you're coming from in your heart space. Those vibrations were coming from some pure, very, very pure intentions. You've always kind of just been that way. You've never really been a person to connive and do all of that and things like that. Maybe like you weren't your best self when you were in survival mode, but you still weren't so far gone to where your intentions were unpure, right? And because of that, your vibrations have changed your reality, and now your life is moving. Now your life is moving in a way that those folks that are living in darkness, those folks that are trying to break down your boundaries and trying to break you down and take you down a few notches, like, nah. Your spirit guides are here, man. They're protecting you. They're protecting you. That's the message, y'all. What a beautiful message. And I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. I mean, you already have been. Being unbreakable, remaining unbreakable has manifested something in your life that you will you could only imagine. This is for somebody, not everybody. We may have some cross watchers. But whoever this message is for, you are blessed. You are blessed. And the tides have turned. You're starting over. You're starting over. You've got a new start. All of those failures and all of those times you thought, things would never get better. You thought you were a failure. Nah. Unexpected shift at the bottom of the deck. All right, y'all. Remain unbreakable. I'm so happy we didn't have any type of... Anyways. Those toxic people didn't come to this reading today, so I'm very happy. What a great reading. Again, I provided with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. And until next time.